Yo. Okay, so what we're thinking of doing today, normally we would have went back to watch more of that lecture, but we just both didn't really feel like doing that, and we also both felt like the kind of the setup we have for the tank is really cool, but it's not really configurable enough, and there are a lot of features that we both thought would be fun to implement. So we figured we'd just spend today trying to implement a handful of tweaks and stuff like that to the tank to make it kind of like configurable. Maybe we could have like a stationary turret version of it as well as the moving version of it, and maybe we can make a hit scan of it. Like, we are thinking about if we should just try to. Maybe we should make like a list of goals we want to try to implement today. You know? And
Yeah, there's a word for that type of list. I want to say it's Scrum, but I don't think it's Scrum. It's the list of like things we definitely need, things we would like to have, and like ambitious things that we or no, I don't know the list of things. Never mind.
well, I just
List of
think goals and stretch goals for right now.
yeah, I guess stretch goals is the way to think about it.
So I think hit scan is a goal. I think. Well, because if we had it as like a ceiling mounted turret, wouldn't that fuck with the rotation? Because it would be upside down? Or would it be
Um,
okay, you think?
I don't know.
I guess that's
It
something we'll have to
does.
just tackle.
Yeah, I mean, really, it doesn't work right now uh, if you're under it. So maybe rotation, the way the rotation works might change.
Okay, and then
Because
one
right
of the
now it
stretch
like has that
goals.
this problem of like it snapping when you go under it.
Oh, wait, yeah, I never even seen that, actually.
I thought you brought it up.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Why does... Maybe... Okay, so that'll be something we should probably fix then, I guess.
If we can.
Yeah, maybe we should put that to the goals. Fix weird tracking when close, I guess. So yeah, do you think that's enough for the stream? Probably. Hit scan,
Sorry, I can't see.
hit scan, making it ceiling mounted, and fix the weird tracking. And then I guess stretch goals would be, what did you call it? Hit stun.
Yeah, that's
That's probably far off, but still.
that's more of a character thing too. It would just be like something the bullets have on them.
Okay, well, I think the easiest thing is the fixing the weird tracking. In my head, that feels simple. So I feel like then you could, like, the same logic that's in the drive script, where it's like if the distance between the parent and the target is below this threshold or whatever, then just
Mm-hmm.
stop doing anything. So basically, if you get like right here. Also, I mean, we should put a rigid
Oh
body on
yeah,
it, so that's not even possible. Or a collider, I mean. Fuck. If we put a collider on the tank, this wouldn't even be a problem, anyways.
yeah.
But
I feel
still.
like it would be hard to try and figure out a way to get it just to turn naturally at all cases. But I do just like the solution of just making it impossible to for it to
Oh,
happen in
wait.
the first place. Because
I,
it's once it points below the horizon line, is when it starts to mess up.
uh, why doesn't the collider work?
Is it on a certain layer?
I'm gonna try to just put it on the individual pieces instead, maybe. Oh yeah, that seemed to do it. Okay. You still have that problem when you get like right here though. So yeah, I think we could do something where it's just like if the player is this close to it just have some other behavior for
don't-
it.
Yeah, don't turn. Don't try and aim at her.
So from here forward.
Oh yeah, if you didn't, you could do it. I bet you could do it in the script where it's like if the distance. Yeah, you see this.
Seems like an easy fix. Yeah, that's why I was hoping we could just knock that one out real quick. That's shoot, right? That would be handled in shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
And rotate turret.
yeah, we'd want to just put an if over all of rotate turret, maybe, or maybe.
Well, we need to do calculate angle still.
Oh yeah, so it'd be in here. It'd be in the if angle is not null. There'd be a second if distance is whatever. If you're further away than this certain threshold.
The only thing is that calculate angle has that distance thing in it.
Oh yeah, target
So,
dir.
I guess we'll just do it again.
Do you think it'd be better to define this outside then?
No, because I think it'll start null or something.
Okay, well we'll just
I've tried
redefine
to
it
do that
here.
before, and I always think like it's dumb to do it twice. Why not just make it global one, do it once, and it changes? And then I try that, and it just I always mess it up somehow.
We could just do this where it's if target transformed opposition minus shell spawn pause dot transformed opposition
It's greater than.
is greater
Gotta
than.
make a field. Sensitivity range, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know. Wait, so we don't. Do we not have that already?
Well, that gets done in the drive script.
Oh, yeah. But, like, wait, no, my tank doesn't have drive on it, though. If you go away from it at a certain distance, it stops shooting.
I don't think that would matter though, right?
Look.
No, well, I
That
could
means-
send you drive if you want to slap it on there.
No, I mean, like, what in our tank script stops it from shooting when you go far away?
We're not trying to stop it from shooting. We're trying to stop it from adjusting the angle. I think it already doesn't shoot if you're too close, right?
Oh,
Because
it
then the
does
angle
still
becomes
adjust.
negative.
It still adjusts. Okay. Doesn't? I don't know. This part is adjusting, but like the turret isn't changing. What I mean is like, could we take this and apply it, whatever's happening here, could we apply it up close? I just gotta look.
I think what's happening there is the angle is becoming negative because it's too far, so it can't reach. The arc can't reach that far, so it becomes negative. So it returns null. So it's the if angle does not equal null within rotate turret. That's
It
what's
should
doing
That's probably what it's doing every other frame or something when we get up close.
that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If we just set it to be once you're close, like you have to be within a certain range for it to be okay. I think it'll be kind of the same idea. I guess I'll just try it right now. I think I have it right. I just got to make sure that I adjust sensitivity range. So it's at 0 by default, so I'll just put 5, I guess. Oh yeah, I think I did it.
Nice. Alright.
It's just kind of dumb that he doesn't shoot right now, though. He would fucking hit me.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do the inverse now. Like, we're making
That's
it
why
not rotate, but we need to make it still shoot.
Yeah, I think we just need to fix it instead of... We may just have to fix it instead of, like, patching over it, you know?
Okay, let's think it through a little bit.
Under the square root... So we just need something in this else. I think. That saves us. Because right now it's doing null. Randomly. Or Probably not randomly.
So maybe after the if, so yeah, maybe after the if angle does not equal null, there's another else, like you were saying, and the else is just if you're really close to the tank, essentially. So if the angle is negative, but you're like right next to the tank, then still shoot, I guess. Oh wait, but fire isn't getting called here. That would be here, right? So if angle is not null and the vector angle, the angle between direction and the transform forward is less than 10. So I think this is where we need to be looking for the firing chunk.
Yeah. That 10 might make a difference.
That's the horizontal rotation. That's when it
It starts firing when you're in front of it.
yeah, when you're within that thing. So if you put it down really low, it would be really accurate.
Maybe we should just configure that as well, since we don't.
Yeah, make that a field. What would that be then?
Field.
I guess turning accuracy or something?
Yeah, or angle of detection. That's
Angle
what
of
it is.
angle detection.
Sorry, I got like a bubble in my mouth when I said that. Because that is actually like the cone, the view cone, at 10 degrees.
Okay, I'll set it to default to 10 just because that's been working fine for us. But let's play with that a little bit. Also, what did I defaulted sensitivity range to 5. That seems fine. Okay, so I'm going to make it like 1. Okay, now he just doesn't shoot at all. It's probably too low.
Yeah, that's the thing of like how if you look at the raycast, he's probably raycasting past you and then turning and then raycasting past you again. Remember how it would make that like V shape on its goal?
Does he do a raycast at all?
Yeah, to turn to you. Or well, not raycast, but vector. You know, he's doing a. Mine had raycast that showed it. Hold on.
Okay, and then if I make this like 50, it'll just fire regardless. Oh, it is. A detection angle is a good way to control this. Like if I have it at 10, he won't shoot, and then if I put it to 50, he shoots when I'm close.
Yeah, like here, let me show exactly what he's doing because I'm pretty sure I have that still on.
I just gotta keep bringing it up until he's like.
Wait, no, I don't have it on. But basically, he's like, because he's turning to look at you, right? So when he looks, if he's looking directly at you, he's actually turning back and forth every frame a little bit past you. Because otherwise he would just turn and then he'd do a full 360. Was that the fix?
I think so, yeah. Well, because if I have detection angle at 14, it's enough.
Yeah. It was just fucking up because you're really close.
But now if I get really close, he still shoots. It doesn't matter. And the turret doesn't go because the sensitivity range.
Wait, turn the sensitivity.
Oh, wait. He's doing it now. Now he won't shoot. Oh, there he goes. So I guess you can find like a...
Is it because we do the detection angle based on the... What do we do the detection angle based on? Let me find it.
Maybe if I just up it to 15.
Transform dot forward. So you have to be standing in front of the tank's body. Can you get it to where it was like not shooting when you were in front?
So I upped it to 15, and now I'm trying to see if I can get it.
Yeah.
I think I'll put it to 15. I think 15 might be the minimum.
Try running past it right before it turns into your face. Like right as
Like
it goes
that?
into you. Yeah. Just a little bit past it.
It's
Think of it
shooting me
as
when that happens.
He's like putting two V shapes past you.
It's hard to tell, but he is hitting me
Yeah.
right there. Just look at the barrel,
The
you can see.
animation, yeah. The animation is super helpful right now.
Yeah, I think that's the fix. I don't know. I can't recreate that now. Before, if I would go right here, it would rotate to me and then not fire.
So sensitivity range, where did you put that?
That was
That was in the if.
that was the second if underneath.
If angle.
Hold on, let me bring it up. Yeah, it was under if angle does not equal null in rotate turret. I said if target transform position minus shell spawn position minus or dot transform dot position dot magnitude is greater than sensitivity range. It's a big old mouthful.
That's good. I was gonna do it in an and it felt like it was too much of a check.
I have it like blown up on my screen. You should be able to read it.
I've been really bad at typing lately.
Yeah. I've never been good at typing. I still peck. I peck pretty bad.
I learned the like correct way in school.
I did too, and I never liked it. I never just worked. And I don't know why it never. I always default to gamer position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't default to the home. That's what they call it, right? Like home.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll consider that fixed for now. I think weird tracking thing when close. I'll count that as completed.
Until a new bug shows up, I think it's fine.
What do you think about hit scan or ceiling mounting it? What sounds?
I think the ceiling mounting is a better idea because I think that's also easy. I think we just have to like look in the code and make sure all our transforms are like relative to the correct thing.
So yeah, for now I'm just gonna make a duplicate of the tank, and then remove the drive script and flip him upside down and stick him through the ceiling. I think that'll do the job. I'll just see if that immediately works. That'd be funny if that's all we have to do.
We do some stuff is like parent transform, and then some stuff is like
I don't know, I should probably rotate it this way, I guess. That's the only thing about this is this turret fucking sucks. If you go side to side, it can only track you in a straight line right here, huh?
Yeah.
Or no, wait, it can rotate. It can rotate.
Yeah.
You're right.
The base turn.
I forgot the base turns. Okay. So that would need to be a new model then, because that's probably going to look dumb with this thing spinning, but whatever. Okay, so are all these fills normal? Shell prefab, cannonball, shell spawn position, target is player, parent is tank 1. Speed, high or low? I guess we should probably want the low angle, right? That would be, the high angle would be kind of dumb.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it even does gravity right.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll just see what happens with this. I'm curious what this is going to look like. Oh God, where'd he go? Oh, he reoriented himself to be upright.
Oh, I know. I think.
So we have to just flip all the rotations and make like an alternate version. That's.
Well, we want a version that we could do any angle at, instead of just like an upside down one.
That sounds way harder though.
No, I think it's the same. I think it's I think that we just have to, because right now it's setting the rotation like every frame. It's just resetting the rotation. So if we do something instead where we change current rotation like relative to itself. Right now, this transform.local Euler angle or Euler angles is new vector 360f minus angle 0, 0. And that 0, 0 is what's putting it back upright. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
Or is that the turret? That's the turret.
Well, yeah, that is the turret itself, and then the rotation of the body is happening elsewhere. Those are two separate chunks, I think.
Where's the rotation of the body? Parent transform?
Yeah, parent transform rotation.
Yeah.
So we need to update both of those. That's what I was thinking. If we just made a duplicate just called like invert shoot, and we just flip all the values upside down and just have like a different script we apply to it. But it is probably smarter to make one that'll just adapt, but I'm afraid that's going to be like a big overhaul.
It's just fewer cases we're not going to use upside down that often. But if we can get one that's just like, we can just put it down. I feel like it's the patching it up like that won't solve future problems for us. It's like I don't really see a reason to do an upside down turret then, you know what I mean? Until we have like a level where we want it. So right now we are slurp between parent transform rotation and look rotation. So did it, I guess it flips. Maybe we turn speed way down, and if we can see it.
Okay, yeah.
We can see it rotate.
Well, I also could go into scene mode and just have it like right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the body's rotation. That's weird.
Yeah, it's parent.transform.rotation. It goes from that to look rotation. And look rotation is like flat up and down.
I wonder if I'm out of range of the turret, if it'll just stay like that.
It's on update. It's not on an if.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so look rotation, which is created from direction, which is target transform position minus parent transform position. Well, I guess if we were making a ceiling mounted turret, it wouldn't be like rotated by 180 like this, right? This would be its default. It would be 0, 0, 0. Do you think should I make an alternate that's flipped upside down in Blender and like apply the rotation?
No. I think the idea is like we apply the base rotation somehow so that we can rotate it in the game, in the scene view. So target transformed position. The direction I think is okay. Look rotation. Oh, this might be it. Look rotation is a new vector 3 direction X, direction Z. What if we do direction Y with that?
Yeah, ideally we wouldn't want... Why is it two axes that it rotates on? Why wouldn't it...
Because we don't want the tank to tilt over.
But wouldn't it just be one axis that it rotates on? Like when it's working as intended, it only rotates on... Like the body itself only rotates on one axis, right?
Yeah, but we're saving it as a quaternion look rotation. So it's not like turning on... It's not like turning on that axis, it's turning towards those two.
It just seems weird. Like, why are we excluding one axis then? Like, what? I guess why is one of them excluded? Oh, whoops.
She definitely explains it, because I remember asking that question too. Oh, quaternion look rotation creates a rotation with the specified forward and upwards directions. So we're defining our forward and upward, I guess? Oh no,
It's only the forward.
that's an overload. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're making the forward not point up or down. We're like keeping the forward level with the floor. And I'm pretty sure that's why.
So should we try putting direction.y instead of one of the other two or something?
I just did, but it didn't seem to make a difference. Although I have the drive script on too.
I'm just going to add y as well, so it has all three axes. Let's see what happens. I didn't change anything. Let's remove x. It's bizarre. What the fuck? Oh shit, it's affecting this one too, I forgot.
So it is like tilting up and down.
Let's change z to 0 as well. Let's do just y.
So maybe we should wait until we get hit scan first. I don't know. I don't know what if maybe if it would be smarter to make a turret class for this sort of thing. Because I was thinking about like the design of the tank is meant to be like the design of a person's first person camera, where like the camera only controls the like up and down, and then the body turns left and right, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
So we need to like, I guess maybe we have to adapt it so that the body turns correctly upside down.
Well, either way, once we do hit scan, we're gonna have to implement some sort of check, like check mark for hit scan, anyways, too, because that's gonna change the way that the whole direction thing's calculated, anyways.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler of a calculation, I feel like, but maybe we.
Do you want to just try the hit scan for a bit?
Sure.
So I don't know what to do with this thing outside of
this
just making an inverted script.
Yeah, that honestly, it might just be what it is.
Even that, though, I don't even know exactly how we would go about that. My first thing would just be to put a negative sign in front of all the rotation things and just see until one works.
Maybe we could do a day where we try and like redo this from scratch, basically, like our own turret thing, and not, instead of like following along, and try and make it like a ball that can just look at anything in any direction, you know? And maybe we could limit its angle of like turning, you know, like I'm trying to think. There's definitely a turret in a game that's like that.
Like an eyeball?
Yeah, basically. But one that you could put on the wall. I guess, you know, I'm thinking of Symmetra's turrets from Overwatch.
Or it doesn't matter where they're situated, they'll just...
Yeah, they like point in the direction of the normal of the wall.
Okay, let's try to do some hit scan.
You know, I think that actually is what we should try and. I mean, yes, but like, I think that might be what we do for like a sticky turret of sorts. Is like making the up relative to the floor's normal instead of how we have where it's like based on the parent transform.
Yeah, like the contact normal.
Yeah. But for hit scan, well, first let's define hit scan, I guess.
Yeah, we first need to make it a field that if it's false, it'll just
I just
act
mean
like
between
normal.
us.
Oh,
Sorry.
um, so I guess I'm just thinking
What we want.
instead of the turret, I'm drawing by the way. Instead of the turret being like, oh, I gotta do this trajectory to hit my guy, the turret goes like, I gotta just look straight at the guy to hit him, and then it'll I guess I don't really know how we'll draw how we'll make it appear in the game view, because I would like to have like an explosion to show that, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I guess
Yeah.
we would just have it do a ray cast, and then if it hits, it just applies the same explosive force that the shell does, just on the player. So then it just, if it looks at you, you'll just get knocked back. It'll look like, and I guess it'll play the animation too, but it'll look like you're just getting like poof poof poof, like instantly nailed, kind of.
The thing is, that right now we use a shell prefab. So I was thinking, basically, whether we want to do it where we are like calculating the distance and setting the speed to like. So
In my head, it was just a raycast.
Yeah, but I guess like right now, the only thing that's pushing us away is that we're like colliding with a physics object.
No, there's an explosive force on the shell.
Oh, okay. Then we're probably good. I
Yeah,
didn't know about that.
I put that it was like an impulse force when it collides with you. That's why when you look on the shoot script, there's fields for or not on the shoot script,
Yeah.
the cannonball script. There's fields for like force and radius and
Yeah.
stuff.
I did see those. I don't think they were ever. I didn't know if they were functional or not.
So yeah, I think we just set it up so that when hit scan is true, it just changes all of these calculations. It just skips all the calculations basically. And it doesn't use a prefab. All it does is look straight at the player and shoot it. So within, I guess fire needs to have an alternate mode. Rotate turret needs to have an alternate mode. Calculate angle will just get skipped in that alternate, and update probably can mostly stay the same actually. I guess right here these would probably need to change. But this would probably, I think this would be the same.
Rotate turret is probably all you really need to change, right?
Well, because
we have
fire
to
needs to
change it?
change as well, because like you instantiate the prefab and you add force to it and all that. If we just make an alternate in here that just is like if hit scan, then just do a raycast. Yeah, I guess I don't know what like the most effective way to do this kind of workflow is. Like, should we step by step be like, let's try this and both work through it at the same time, or should we both just be like, let's break, let's try to come up with a solution for like 10 minutes and then reconvene, or I don't know.
Maybe well, what do we set the speed early, so like we don't we a lot of these like physics things we can ignore, right? In the
Yeah.
scan. Void fire. When do we do void fire? We do that in update. And update only fires, or fire only goes if the angle is null. So I think some of the problem has to do with that thing we were just dealing with, where the detection angle. Like, I don't know if the tank ever actually can look directly
Well, it should just. Um, I guess in my head, I'm thinking that instead of saying, where do we set the turret rotation? This transform local Euler angles. Like if we set the vector 3 to just be the line between the shell spawn position and the transform, you know what I mean? Rather than 360 minus the angle. Like if we just make it equal that, like look straight at the player, and then when
Yeah.
it fires, then it calls fire, and it'll just be a beam. Okay, hold on. Deborah wants me. But yeah, take a look at that. See if you can piece anything together from that along that
Yeah.
line of thinking. I'll be right back.
I really quick am gonna try to, if you set it to the low angle and turn the speed of the projectile really high. Wow. Or wait, that's low. I mean, that's a hit scan already. It's just not even colliding. Turn this drive off. What? Man, it's just not, the collision isn't landing at all. Hey, what speed do we have to turn it down to for the collision detection to actually happen? How many need to be in the air? There we go. 200? I think 200 might be our max speed. Stop chasing me. Stop chasing. So I think that I think that if we do something in can shoot,
Okay, I'm back.
I think if we just change something in can shoot, we might be okay. I just set up a test for how fast can we shoot it before it just goes through me.
Yeah.
It's about 200. But I was thinking maybe if we make it where it's like it only it only does the raycast once it would have shot, like that's when it does it, you know?
Sorry,
We
what?
um see how like on my screen it doesn't oh, it doesn't shoot until it's looking at you, right?
Yeah.
So instead of having it be where like it's raycasting constantly and then turning to see if its raycast is correct, if we make it, because right now it only shoots once can shoot happens, if we have an alternate inside if can shoot.
That sounds good. Yeah. So put like if hit scan within can shoot.
Yeah, and just do a different thing.
Okay. We should try that. That's a good idea.
Because then we could also we could try and set it up where we like whenever it shoots the raycast for like the direction it was shooting in, I guess. So you get the like.
So yeah, we have to change the angle that lines up at, because otherwise it'll shoot the hit scan straight up into the air. But other than that,
Oh right, I didn't
so
think about that.
yeah, so we have to change the way it calculates the angle and then the fire. I think those are the two we're gonna have to fuck with. We just got to create alternates within there. So let's just do the hit scan first, I guess. Or actually, I don't know. What do you think is easier to do first?
So calculate angle. Calculate angle only deals with the angle that the thing turns left and right, but the rotate turret.
Wait, what is
Sorry.
calculate angle?
Calculate angle is called in rotate turret. That's
Yeah.
the angle that it points up and down. So that's the problem angle.
So within rotate turret, we should create an alternate that doesn't call calculate angle. Okay, so I'll do the same thing here.
Rotate angle.
So just if not hit scan, then do all this. Else do this. Well, why does it return angle though?
Because we use angle to turn the turret.
So I guess we just say return angle, but in this case the angle is just a straight line. Like what?
No, it's the angle of the turret from its position.
But ideally there wouldn't be any angle, right?
It would. It would be like if you went up the stairs, it would look up.
Oh, okay. Right? So we still are calculating an angle. So maybe we do need an alternate calculate angle function as well.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just a raycast function. Yeah, if we can keep this angle flat, like this section, if we don't have to change this first bit, and we could just replace the angle.
Because the angle is, we're finding the angle between the straight line between you and the target and what? How does that work?
Between the target and the source position. The spawn position.
I guess I might need to draw this. So we have the body of the tank, and then we have the cannon, and then we have the player like over here. So here, on this calculate angle, it's finding the angle between your forward and the line to the guy, right? And then it slurps that angle. Or wait, no, never mind. It doesn't slurp it. It slurps it here. But it finds that angle, and then it says, based on that angle, whether or not you should fire. That's for the horizontal rotation, though, so it's not exactly relevant, I guess. But I just wanted to explain that.
Yeah, that controls when to
actually fire.
Yeah.
So then our other angle is, I guess, is it the angle right here between your shooting angle and the straight line between it?
Yeah, from the ground.
So I guess what I'm saying is if we're doing this one, if we're doing hit scan, wouldn't that angle always be the same, like be 0?
Not if you're moving.
But if you're like up on a even if you're like up on a slope, like the line between the tank, what?
Between the ground and the turret.
You should. I don't know what you're saying.
Draw a line to your guy. Draw a line to the guy on the hill.
Okay.
And the angle we're looking for is the angle from that line to the ground.
Oh, to the flat?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess...
So it does change as you go up and down. But it's true that it wouldn't change if you ran in a circle around it.
It's just like, why is it the ground here and it's just a straight line between the two here? Like, I feel like we have to change the way this is calculated then, right? Because it's like two different vectors.
Yeah, we have to write a different version of calculate angle
Okay.
that is a lot simpler. And then we say float angle is equal to calculate angle only if hit scan is off. So we say like if hits or not hit scan on, or I guess I'll just do else. If hit scan is on, do float angle. I guess yeah, you have to say float angle first. Float angle. Angle.
So we have to create an alternate calculate angle as well.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh shit! How do we do the bool? High or low doesn't matter. Or like that's like irrelevant.
What do you mean?
Like, if we're doing a hit scan, it's just a straight line. There is no high or low. That whole boolean is pointless. Yeah. So should we just create an alternate whole method?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
We make a calculate hit scan angle.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
And that way, because we set angle to the return of our calculate angle, so we can just say which one it is within the bool.
And then we don't need this whole thing because the angle's never going to be null, right? It's just a straight line.
I don't know.
I guess would it be null if it was like negative or something?
The problem is that angle is a float null type, so I don't know if we have to. We have to float null as well. But it could be null, right? Or no, we don't take speed into consideration.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it could ever be null. Like you're always going to be within range.
Yeah, I guess I should just think of this as a laser weapon.
Yeah, it's a laser beam.
Oh, we have to also remember to do radians to degrees. Just remembered that. I guess it would be null if it can't see you, but I don't know if that applies here. In calculate angle, it gets the target transform. Doesn't raycast to it. I guess really it's so that's a step in between where we're at and where we want to be, of making the turret turn off if it can't see you, which is like, that's a different step.
Yeah, in that case we would just have a range. Because right now it's going to be like a god turret. It's going to destroy you from everywhere on the map. Like this thing's going to be OP as fuck. especially if we
Yeah,
make the
well,
fire rate really high.
we didn't try this, I don't think, but like if you go into a store, it'll still shoot the wall.
Yeah, because it's a physics object in the case
Yeah.
of the other turret, so it'll just bounce off the wall. But in this case, it would probably go straight through the wall, right? Well, actually, no, because the hit scan would hit the wall, and then it would just yeah. Okay, so you would be safe.
Yeah. So we do have to do a ray cast before it turns. That means
What do you mean?
because if we do a ray cast and it hits the wall, that means that we're not getting the angle from. I guess yeah, it's a ray cast, so it's okay. I was just thinking like
Well, like the turret head itself is tracked to the player constantly. In my head, that's how it's going. Is this is what's constantly moving, and then the raycast just comes out from this, and just because this is trained to this, it's gonna hit this every time.
yeah. Okay.
So we just have to figure out how to make this rotate and track the player straight on with no arc. Then the hit scan, the ray after that is like easy. I feel like.
That's true. So we just have to get this first bit, target directions, and just go from there. Because we already get the target direction, but we don't get the target angles. We just have to get it from. Actually, that's it, isn't it? Target direction, isn't that the hit scan?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Just a straight line. Just get rid of this for now.
So how do they take that target direction? So they set up their like Y and X like you would for a graph. And they say Y is target direction Y, which is the Y distance between the two. And then X is the magnitude of the target direction. So the distance. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like all we need to do is just physics raycast from here.
Well, we wouldn't do it in calculate hit scanning, all right? We'd do it in
That's true.
fire. So I think what we would do is we would just say return. We need to make this an angle, right? So we need to say like return angle between target dir and something. What and I don't know.
Floor.
How do we get that? I guess. What is that?
That's 0, 0, 0, right? Or what's the? I don't know.
I mean, would it just be? Oh, maybe it'd be parent forward.
Oh yeah.
Parent transform forward. So yeah, you'd have. Whoops. Vector 3 dot angle. Target dir. Parent transform forward. What? I put target dir. Target dir. And then I guess we just say angle equals that or something.
Return that.
Oh yeah.
Else null.
But what is the else?
Just for that float, you just write else null. Oh yeah, there's no if. Duh. Maybe we'll be fine.
Because
Maybe
every
say
path
you don't
returns
have
something.
Yeah.
Because there's only one path.
Yeah, I guess we're fine.
So then I would
we
just
haven't
say.
used that question mark very much.
So then this, all we need to do is change this then. So it'd be if not hit scan, then do that line. Oh fuck. Else do the same line but call calculate hit scanning. Is that okay?
Yeah, I thought there would be a problem there with the angle, because I ran into that at first and then just turned around and waited for later.
Does not exist in the current context.
Because it's being defined twice there. You see how float angle, if hit scan, float angle equals calculate angle, else float angle equals calculate hit scan angle. So then within that if statement, the angle doesn't exist anymore. That third if statement, sorry, or the second if statement.
What if we just do that?
I tried that, but it gave me an error, but this time it's okay. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
It was probably, I just probably didn't finish typing it all out.
Okay.
Could you scroll down to your calculate? Oh no, never mind. It's there. You can keep doing it. It was at the bottom.
So then you have your angle defined by whether either hit scan or not hit scan, and then if the angle is not null, rotate to that angle. I guess all that is still fine, right? Like, because if the angle is different, then all this should be okay. I guess we'll see. So right now, ideally, what should happen is it'll work normal, and then when I flip on hit scan, the turret will just start shooting the ground.
Yeah.
Because its calculation will be way off because it'll look straight at me instead. Okay, and hit scan. Uh-oh. No, it didn't work. It's still looking up and down.
Maybe instead of parent transform forward, it's shell spawn forward.
Yeah, but that would be like up at an angle, right?
Well, like if you think of the position of the tank as like it's right at its butt, I guess I don't know where its position really is because I didn't make it, but wherever the origin was in Blender.
Well, it depends. Well, it's right there, right?
Yeah, yeah. So right now it has to look up at you when you get closer to it. Like that's what it's doing. Like if you press play and walk towards it, it's like it's as if the turret was coming from there.
Oh, right. What do you mean when hit scan is on?
Yeah. That's like the angle where your belly button is to the center of the turret, I think.
But I thought the point was it was finding the angle between the tip of the barrel and the player and the forward vector of the tank. So why is it like looking up, I guess? I don't understand that. Maybe I need a draw array on this.
Oh yeah, the vector forward would be wrong. Or not the vector, the shell spawn position would be wrong, so it keeps tilting up. But maybe the turret? That would be the same. It is just the forward. Yeah, we already used shell spawn. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Damn it, I always flip these. At least that line is right, I guess. Can I
Yeah, I
draw
don't.
the angle, you think?
Oh. Angle. Do we have to do angle math ratings to degrees?
Oh, maybe. I don't know how to do that, though, on this. I guess what I
Wait,
just...
why are... I'm returning vector 3. That's... What am I doing? Are you returning a vector 3?
I don't know. I'm doing vector 3 dot angle, so it's
Oh,
hopefully
yeah.
an angle.
Yeah, that should be fine. I'm gonna do
Should I
vector
just
3 dot...
multiply it by math f
Yeah,
rad to degree, I guess?
try that. That could be it. 'Cause if that's not there, it's not working the same as the other one. Oh.
Okay, so... This is the original return.
Oh, at the end, she has to do the inverse tangent.
That's because she's doing, like, actual trig. Like, we're just drawing a line.
Yeah, but we're not even doing actual trig. I guess we need to do actual trig. But right now, we're using vector 3 dot angle.
Yeah, was that a question?
Yeah, kind of. It was happening. And it does return in degrees. So we don't need ratings to degrees. If we're using that, but
Maybe these need to be flipped. This might be dumb, but it's to from, or from to. Do you think that order matters? Let's try to flip them.
one would be negative. Maybe not actually. I don't know. Is there a signed? Isn't there a signed angle? Okay, so it's still acting identical, basically.
But I feel like it's not shooting, though. And it's not...
Wait, turn on
Up,
off
up.
its scan and see if it's like...
Yeah, the angle is
I didn't even-
different.
Yeah.
Like, look at the angle here, and then I flip it on, and then it goes
Okay,
down.
it's definitely not this.
This ain't it.
So the target direction as target, like shell spawn. That's in my head. You have to get the vertical angle only. So
I feel like we might want to just make an alternate rotate turret, too. I'm gonna try something here.
turret. I didn't catch that rotate turret was also returning angle.
Hmm. Does it change angle? Oh, well, no, but it gets used in update.
It's
So I think is maybe if we have hit scan enabled, we just skip that whole thing, and we just create a little method here that just is like, set the forward equal to the line between the two or something like that. Like if I use quaternion look rotation, I'm gonna try this. I guess we'll just see what this looks like. Oh, it actually, I'm just defining a quaternion. That's not going to change anything. Forgot I got to actually rotate it.
I think that if is only saying when to fire.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, it's this is what
yeah,
I'm.
it sets angle, you're right.
So I'm thinking if we just cut this whole chunk out, so it doesn't call any of that. It just goes here, calculates the rotation, and then calls fire. That's kind of my goal, but I need to figure out how to do that rotation properly. Yeah,
The rotate turret return isn't as big of a deal. We don't actually use the angle within update. We only use the angle to see if it's null. If the angle is not null, and then vector 3 angle direction parent transform.
Damn you. Why are you just doing nothing? Oh, wait, I got it. Damn it.
Yeah. I think you gotta do parent.
I'm rotating the turret, though.
Oh.
So I'm trying to do at least. So I'm trying to take it from its current forward to facing the character, basically. I guess, would that be in an update? Is that wrong, putting that in an update? No, that's fine.
I feel like we have to do it in rotate turret.
I just feel like rotate turret is so complicated for like no reason for us. Like it's such a simple thing. Making one thing just face another thing compared to all this. I just don't want to involve all this.
I mean, that's what's turning it, though.
Yeah, but we could just overrule it. Like I could just make it turn here instead.
But it still does it, right?
Not in this case. No, it skips it.
Oh, yeah.
If hit scan is true, it doesn't call any of that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is just making it simpler. But I'm not having a lot of success with this. So I'm just going to pull out what I did here for now as well. Just to keep this kind of pure. Maybe I should use local Euler angles or Euler angles. Why do they use that?
Instead of rotation. So that they can set it with vector 3s instead of quaternions.
I guess let's just try this. So it's 360 minus. So what would it be minus in this case? Nothing, right? Like I guess.
Well, it's not 360.
Oh, whoops! I shouldn't have Control X that. I should have copied. Why isn't it 360?
That's up. That's just one angle. You want it to change constantly, right?
Yeah, so it's 360 minus something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not 0 though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like, what do we need to subtract it by here? Because it's, I don't know.
The angle that we calculate. So we have to calculate an angle.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I could do it here. But how do I call it? Do I call it quaternion angle? Like, what is this thing called? Is it just called an angle?
What?
I guess, like, what data type does this return vector3.angle?
Float.
Oh, it's just a float. Okay. I don't know. Whoa.
Yeah, when it's not looking at you, it goes back to its default. That's cool.
It's close. I guess let me go up on a slope. Is it looking straight at me? It looks like it. Oh, I guess I should have the debug ray. Show shell spawn position to how does this work again? From to
Probably. Isn't that how it is?
oh yeah, direction is yeah, you're right. Okay. These two are unnecessary now. I guess I'll just comment them out for now. Okay, yeah, let's see how that looks. I wonder if that'll hot load in. No.
No, that's wrong. I don't. Maybe it isn't direction.
Oh, direction is normalized.
Yeah.
So I'll just grab that whole thing. I guess actually maybe this should be shell spawn position instead as well.
Yeah. Draw right from shell spawn position to target transform position.
Should I flip them?
I think you can just remove the minus shell spawn altogether.
What?
So it starts. Oh no! Wait.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a vector.
Yeah.
Actually, no, this isn't going to be very helpful, and I'm realizing
Yeah, because
the line isn't going to be authentic. What we should do is we should do a ray from shell spawn position just going forward. Is that what you were trying to say?
I didn't think of that, no, but that's probably the way to go. This transform got forward.
Like that. I think that'll be the more authentic one. So it'll give us an idea of if it's actually aiming at me or not. God damn it.
Yeah.
I gotta multiply it by something. Oh, it's shooting like at the top of her head. How could I make it like center mass?
Well, why would it even do what it's doing? Oh, it's because are you rotating from the shell spawn angle?
I'm not sure. Well, here I go parent transform position and direction, and then I use direction to calculate the angle.
Yeah.
So maybe this should be shell spawn instead.
No, I don't think so. Because that affects it all, doesn't it?
I guess maybe I need to make a second one though. Or I could just replace this with this. Kind of like bada bing, bada boom kind of deal.
Yeah, that might work. Because it's not just drawing over your head, it's like calculating right over your head.
Oh shit.
Negative somehow.
Direct opposite direction. Oh, I guess the order they're in. Let's try shell minus target. Ugh. Maybe I should just leave it how it was and then just do the negative. Like that. Down, let's do the same thing. Yeah.
It's weird. Well, it does. I mean, it does make sense that the angle, like the direction from the bottom to the shell spawn position would be slightly off. Because they're like not rotating in line with each other, but they're not supposed to. I think we just have it wrong a little bit.
Let's see how that goes. Nah. That's way dumber.
Can we get it back to where it was just looking at your head?
Yeah.
I
That
feel
was
like
just changing this right here. Anything about this? So it's finding the angle between the line between you and the tank and the tank's forward. Should this be the parent's forward instead of the... No, never mind. It shouldn't be.
Wait, are you getting the angle between... No, you're not getting the angle between the forward, are we?
Yeah, right here. It's the angle between this whole highlighted thing and this.
But, like, aren't we just trying to get it to tilt up and down?
Mm-hmm.
So the forward... I don't know if we care about the forward, do we? I guess we do. That's the floor.
What should I put here instead, then? Like, how do I get a vector that's just the floor? Like, I don't...
Yeah, it is the forward. That's right.
Well, you got to think, too, though, that it's forward right now. It's straight up.
Try parent transform forward. Did you try
Okay.
that before?
No, I haven't tried that yet.
In float angle, the vector 3 angle.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, do parent transform instead of this transform.
I don't know, though. We'll see. I don't know. Close.
Target transform position minus. Maybe try instead of shell spawn position. Did we try this transform position?
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, no, it was parent transform position that it was before, I think. Because I did it with direction before. Oh, it's not even... Damn it. Same thing.
This is the opposite way now. It's still pointing up. You're lower than the turret. Oh, maybe does this have to do with like how the turret won't turn below a certain degree? Like based on the way rotate turret is built?
Well, the rotate turret is irrelevant.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is the only thing that's affecting its rotation.
This transform lunar angles. So 360 minus this angle. Maybe that's wrong.
So I guess you have your turret and your guy. 360, like, what is...
I think the point of that is so that it's not negative angles.
Oh, okay.
But maybe we're doing negative angles.
So minusing from the angle got us here, but the player's over here, right? So if we just add, shouldn't that... Oh, we already tried that, though, yeah. Well, actually, I didn't try it with this transform forward, though. I don't know. I feel like I'm not too confident in that, but...
Oh.
Hey? That's onto something. But the only thing is it looks down when you're moving kind of stupidly, see? Actually, this might be it, though. Just gotta figure out what the fuck is up with that.
Yeah, maybe if we just had a...
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what? The fuck?
It's that 360, I think.
He's scared. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand the 360, I guess, to begin with.
Yeah, me neither.
So, it's a float.
We're doing local Euler angles. I think that's the thing I don't know the inputs for. Oh wait, maybe local Euler angles is different from Euler angles. The rotation as Euler angles in degrees relative to parents transform. Maybe you have to do. Maybe you have to make it so that you only get the Y angle.
Maybe.
Instead of the X and Z. Because doesn't the. It looks like the turret is turning. Is it turning out of its shell?
Oh, it is. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, this is so close. I didn't even notice that until you just said that. Okay. So. Fuck. How do I limit it? How do I clamp it, I guess?
You could say direction dot x equals 0. Maybe.
Oh, well, I'd have to create a new vector. Here, hold on. I'm going to do this.
No, it's outside of the if.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck with this direction. It's a different... Damn, I thought I had it. I thought I fucking did it. I didn't even notice that rotation at all. Okay, so it should be... And then I say... hit direction dot x equals 0. Can I just do that?
Maybe. Or, I mean, you definitely can just do that, but
Like that? Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know what to do with that, actually. But I feel like that's the, like, all you need to know is the angle, the vertical angle. So right now maybe as it's like turning, maybe it's getting a weird result when it's not looking at you or something.
Oh no. What have they done to you?
I mean, now it's just looking at the floor, now that I think about it. It's looking at the 0, 0 of...
Oh, yeah. So... Damn, this is so close. Maybe I do it here, transform.rotation.y or something. Well, that's going to be a float, huh? Oh no, I can't even do that.
Blur between this transform rotation and hit scan rotation. Maybe. Well, actually, wait, no. It's not even the thing. The turret rotates around its X in rotate turret. So it wouldn't be its X, or it wouldn't be its Y.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it's because it's turned. But it's different. I don't know. Oh.
Well, I mean it's just the problem is still this rotation.
Oh yeah. But if you took those bars off the model, looks pretty good.
I suppose that's true.
That is what we want. Like, we want it to be able to... Like, right now, the only problem is that it's turning around its... what? Its Y?
That's a good point. Yeah, let's see. What? It's blue. No, it's yellow. No, I'm sorry, it's green. Yeah, it's Y.
Rotating around its
So
Y.
we shouldn't do the Y. We should ignore the Y. Well, we should ignore the Y and the Z, right?
Oh,
All we need is the X.
It's because it's slurp. So if you take hit scan rotation right before hit scan rotation, set it... Oh wait, where do you get hit scan rotation?
Right here.
What direction?
So it creates a quaternion that's facing in the direction of hit direction, which is the line straight between the tip of the barrel and the character.
What if you right after transform rotation? This is definitely just like to get it working to see if this works. It's not a smart way, but right after the last line, if you said this, where do we use Euler? I forget the. We say like Euler
Right here.
angle dot x
Oh.
is 0. This transform dot local Euler angles dot z is 0.
But if we set it to 0, won't it go to like a fixed position rather than it being like clearing
no,
it? Because 0 is
local, not the local.
Oh, so if we set the local, I guess how do I do that?
That's basically what she's doing, I'm realizing. That's in that this transform.local Euler angles, you have it commented out, but equals new vector 3, 360f minus angle 0, 0. So she is saying the local angles y and z are both 0 in that line.
So should we just uncomment this and just put hit scan rotation here instead or something like that?
Well, hit scan rotation wouldn't work, but if you did, I'm pretty sure you can just do this transform dot local Euler angles dot x equals, or I mean dot y equals 0. Local Euler instead of rotation.
Oh. Oh wait.
Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
It's not a variable. Yeah, I guess you can't do that. Damn, it looked like it was gonna work.
This transform rotation equals quaternion slurp. Could you do
No, that's stupid. Well, maybe. Hold on. What if I do that? Or wait. Dot x. And then I do 0, 0. Maybe. What? Oh, those are supposed to be vectors? Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, there's new vector 3. Oh.
Maybe?
Yeah, that might work. That's a smart way to get around it. Since it's read-only. That is kind of annoying. You can change the quaternion with local Euler angles, but not the individual pieces of them.
This might be working. It's a little high, I guess.
Yeah, there is a difference, but maybe it's because you...
Yeah, what is this red line again?
Past horizontal.
The red line is from that to hit direction. Hit direction is... I guess maybe I should make hit direction from shell spawn position instead of this. Maybe that would make it a little more accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, there's still a difference between them, though. The green one is where it's actually going to be shooting.
Yeah.
I guess maybe... I don't know.
The green one is actually in line with the turret. The red one is...
It should rotate to the red one. Like...
Yeah.
It should be just a little more.
So it's that local Euler angles, this transform.
I don't know. I think this is I don't think this is changing the X rotation at all.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's not.
So I think this is fine as is. I think the problem is up here, above here somewhere.
Yeah.
So the slurp is from its current rotation to its hit scan rotation, which is calculated from the target to the shell. Well,
What if you maybe put the local Euler angle thing before rotation?
No, because then it would still... I guess I'll try it, but I think it's gonna then still do the rotations on all the other axes, right? Because this is just gonna overwrite the zeros.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, that's true.
Oh, maybe not. Okay, is there still a difference in the angles?
Yeah.
Yeah, there still is.
But it looks like it's not going past horizontal, so it's not going under the forward vector.
Oh, I guess I should track, is it following me up? Oh, it's not. Wait, what? Damn it. Wasn't this just... Oh, fuck. I thought we did it.
Probably because we set the angle to itself.
Yeah, I think it was just coincidentally looking like it was actually tracking us because we were at equal level with it. It's not actually.
Yeah.
So my thought on that was that the slurp would change it and then it would just be set to itself, and then the slurp would change it a little bit, set it to itself, so it wouldn't matter, but I guess that is fucking it up.
Well, because it's changing it for itself and then doing the slurp with that update. I guess yeah, it shouldn't matter.
So in this case, they're right on top of each other. So yeah, that is working properly. Now it's just the fucking if we want to just accept that this thing rotates. We just got to figure out how do we clamp that. Oh.
It has to do with the quaternion, like the fact that we're using quaternions, and we didn't use those before.
Yeah.
But the only way to really do it with the vectors is by, like, we have to figure out the math for it. Instead of doing vector 3 angle.
Okay, well, I think we've spent enough time on this part specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just accept that I'll remove the walls and I'll make it a thing that looks normal to rotate on that axis as well, you know?
Yeah, just
And
make it a ball.
We'll just take that for now. Take it as it is. So let's
I'm
make
okay
our
with that.
let's make our alternate fire and then we'll call it, because I think the fire will be easy.
What's the fire?
So this is where we'll actually do the what the fuck is the thing called where you draw a line? God damn it.
Line renderer?
No, well, yes.
Array?
But hits, yeah. Raycast, yeah. This is where we'll actually do the raycast. Because now we're going to do a raycast from the tip of the barrel outwards, and if it hits the player, we'll apply the explosive damage to it. And then also, I guess if it hits a rigid body, we'll also apply the force to it. I guess it'll just, if it hits anything, it applies an explosive force. Maybe that's just how we should do it.
If physics raycast true.
Should I type that right now?
Just if physics raycast.
So I don't know how to do this that well.
Yeah, you usually have to put it, I mean, you don't have to, I guess, but if you put it in an if, physics raycast always returns true or false. That's like the point of it. But it has a bunch of stuff on the inside. So you do physics raycast and then parentheses, I'm pretty sure. And then you can see its inputs. Pretty sure, yeah, it's...
Okay, origin is shell spawn transform. Direction is shell spawn transform forward. Oh, and that's it, I guess. There's 15 overloads, but I think that's all we need right now, right? And how do we get the other? Can't we get, like, what it collided with?
Yeah, there's... Oh, yeah, you have to do... So for that, you have to do out hit. There might be something in between that. But out hit. Oh, just... sorry. Right before if physics raycast, define a raycast hit called hit. In the else, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And then you could say, like, hit point is the position where it hits. But
okay,
what
so...
What are you trying to get?
I guess I'm just thinking, like, what's something we could do really quickly right now just to see if it's even doing this right? Like, I guess, could I just spawn something at hit?
Yeah.
How would I do that?
Instantiate prefab. You could probably just do the since you already have the object for the shell.
Oh, okay.
Do the shell.
This is gonna look dumb because it's just gonna shell. It's just gonna appear at wherever it's looking, but I just want to see if it's doing anything.
That's what hit scan is.
Original position rotation. I guess I just do the shell. I don't know. What do I do?
Shell spawn or shell spawn pause dot transform dot.
Oh, okay.
Rotation.
Just copy it.
Yeah. Yeah, then it'll look like it's just sticking into the wall.
Oh, do I have to hit dot position?
Oh yeah. Hit dot transform dot position.
But it's supposed to be a vector. Is that a vector 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
Position.
cool.
Or wait, sorry.
I mean, it didn't give me an error, so we'll see what happens.
What's
So
the
it should
third?
just spawn a cannonball on me over and over. Oh, I guess it's not calling fire, huh?
No.
Oh yeah, duh. I gotta actually put call fire here. Should there even be an if? I guess I could just go straight to fire. I don't think I need to. Or should I guess no, because then it's gonna be firing nonstop. So if
If you do it under the raycast.
the raycast is in fire.
Oh, duh.
So I just need to make an if that's just like if you're. It's the same idea as this one, where it's just like is the player within your angle, I guess, then fire. Because otherwise it's just gonna be fire. I guess let's just see what it looks like firing everything willy nilly. Oh yeah, it's doing it. Whoa! Holy shit. Look at how cannonballs are just spawning. Whoa. Look at this bench.
Bleeding.
Oh! That's so cool.
Why is it doing that, though? It's coming out of its origin?
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
It should be hit.point.
Oh yeah, it's doing the origin of whatever it's hitting, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, that looks so cool.
Hit.transform?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Okay, let's change it to hit dot point.
Yeah, I don't even know what it would be doing for you if it was like if you're moving around.
I should probably turn the fire rate down too a little bit, but whatever.
Looks cool. I have the fire rate turned down really low, and there's only ever like 4 things in the scene.
Oh, it's like colliding.
Oh.
Uh-oh. The raycast is hitting itself.
It's colliding with the fire, with the cannonball.
Yeah. Oh, can't you set it a layer mask to just ignore those?
Yeah, I was going to suggest that, but I didn't think it would make a difference, but...
So I could make... Should I just make a new, like, cannonball layer or something?
You don't even need to. What I did was... Well, actually, yeah, maybe. What I did, though, for the ricochet rounds thing was... I set the player mask... Or I set the mask to player, and then in the script I say flip the mask so it ignores only player.
Huh. Okay. That might be a smart way to do that too. How do I get back out of this? I'm like stuck in this mode now. I'm in the inspector.
Oh, click on something in the scene.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So if I put that in the ammo thing, and then I also want the camera to ignore that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then now in the raycast, that's one of the overflows, right?
Yeah, after out hit. I think you have to put the distance first. Yeah.
What is the distance?
You do math F infinity.
Oh, that's like the range?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess
you have to define a layer mask at the top in your properties.
Can I just do it here?
No. I guess maybe. Yeah.
What do I just say layer mask?
You could do it even
mask.
inside. You could say layer mask.
And what do I say though? Like, what does it equal?
I think you set it to -1 to make it all of them. And then in the drop down, I thought that you have to serialize it, but I can.
Oh yeah, I should make it serialized so I can just pick it in the thing.
Yeah.
Then I don't even have to worry about this. Okay. That's true. Okay, that's smarter. Just like that?
Yeah.
And then here I would say ignore
all the things that it can hit.
So it should hit everything except other cannonballs, basically.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it? Wait, where did I put that on? Shoot. Oh, okay. Can I can't just go... Oh, everything?
Everything.
And then just ignore ammo?
Unless we got that backwards.
I think it's doing it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, whoa.
Math infinity.
Yeah, it's still trying to get me, dude. Where's it hitting? Where are they going? Oh, there they are. He's so pissed. He's like, that motherfucker, you won't get away from me.
Fuck you.
Where are you? That's so dumb. Oh, they're actually clipping... Oh, he's actually getting... Oh, no, he's not. He's just shitting. He's rabbit shits. Okay, I need to bring the fire rate way down. So how did we do that here? Can shoot again? Yeah. So can shoot false. And then can't invoke can shoot again. Also do the animation. Do the animator reset. That can all stay the same. Yeah, let's see if that just... Yeah,
They're disappearing like as soon as they come in contact with you.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
And it hits other stuff, so you could hide behind Jerry and he could take the bullet.
That's pretty sick. That's the dumb way to do this, for sure. It should just be like a laser beam or something. But it works.
Yeah, we got a working hit scan now.
And it's completely toggleable, so I should be able to, if I'm not a monkey brain, I should be able to go bam, and now he goes back to normal. Yeah! Look at him go! And then you could do high angles still, right? Show me that high angle. Yeah! Fuck yeah.
Can you do high angle? Or could you, like, can he hit scan you before the first high angle hits you? You know what I mean?
Oh, so switch.
Yeah, can he switch?
Okay, so he's high angle, and then he's hit scan. Yeah, he hit me before that one landed. Boom, 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 boom.
This works. This works great.
It's just this is the only problem still. That looks bad, but it's just it's more of a design problem than anything else because I didn't expect it to rotate like that. His rotation speed is a little slow too. I could... That's... Where is that? Do I tilt the time, right? Yeah. So I should just times it by turn speed. I don't know. Do we want the turret in the body to turn at the exact same rate, though?
I don't know. I think that's a question for another day. I'm kind of...
Yeah, we went 2 hours. That was longer than I was expecting. Let's just see what this looks like. It still looks okay.
Yeah, the whole like original design wasn't intended, I think, to be able to hit scan.
This is cool as shit, though. We fucking did it. So all we need to do is figure out a way to make like a laser gun effect and just change this to be like within this thing right here, we should just say like if what you hit is a player, call hit dot whatever, I guess impulse, like explosion effect, and then also have a like a laser renderer so you like see it on screen go like poof.
Yeah.
But yeah, I consider that
the...
completed hit scan.
Very nice.
And then this one was to be continued one. That one was harder than we thought it was going to be, I think.
Yeah, I bet the hit scan works okay upside down, but definitely not the. Actually, no. We rotate the whole thing still, so you can't turn it upside down.
So I'm going to make the draw ray only fire when it fires the gun. So that way it looks a little bit better. Is that right? Yeah. And then remove it from there. That way it'll look a little bit like a laser gun. Can you make the line of like the line thicker on that, I wonder?
Yeah, you can. I basically have the laser. I worked on the laser thing.
So I mean now it looks a little bit more like an actual laser gun. Maybe I should make the time a little less. What do I have at 5? It's like 2. Maybe 1. But yeah, we're basically done. I want to make it presentable for a Twitter GIF, probably.
Yeah, I don't know who will still want to watch a movie.
Yeah, definitely later than we said it was going to be. This is just, I definitely, it went longer than I expected, but it was also more productive than I expected.
Yeah, all
I feel
original shit.
We did really well today, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I like that it still does the animation too. That was like very easy to make sure that still worked. But yeah, I would like to make like a little shell spit out of the side. All right, cool. Well, that's the stream. That's the jam. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go do other things now. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.